Okay, so let's continue solving. So to solve for the value of the side, we want to know the side measurement of the smaller square here and also the larger square. So since we know that the relationship between the side measurement and diagonal is 1 is the square root of 2, so we can say here that the measurement of the side, so we can say that the measurement, we can say here that the measurement of the side for square 1, for the side of square 1, it's equal to 92 over square root of 2 micrometers, and the side measurement of square 2, or the larger one, is equal to 181 over square root of 2 is square root of 2 micrometers. So we have there those two side measurements, 92 square root of 2 and 181 over square root of 2. And from there, we can now find the area. We can now find the area of the two squares. So for S1, the smaller square is equal to 92 over square root of 2 squared micrometers. And for the area of the larger square inside the snowflake, so that's going to be 181 over square root of 2 squared micrometers. And their area are approximately equal to, so their areas are equal to 4232. So the area of the square here, the smaller square inside of the snowflake, is equal to 4232 micrometers squared. And for the for S sub 2, or the second square, the larger square, its area is equal, so it's equal to 16,928 micrometers. So that's how we solve for their areas. So let's try this second problem. So Evita wants to create the perfect square fluffy notebook for her upcoming novel, The Square. So to do this feat, she cut a lot of pages of bond paper into a square. So that's our first clue. That means all of the side measurements of the papers are equal, with side measurement x plus 6. So we have here that the value of s, so our first clue, the value of s is equal to x plus 6 all over 4. Her notebook's front and back cover are also square papers that have been turned into cardboard. So the height of her square notebook is also the same as that the value of the side measurement of the square. So we have here our second clue. The weight of the notebook is equal to 10 times the value of the side measurement of the squared pages, which is 85. So we're going to focus, guys, on the value. Guys, so if we focus on the value here, 85, so it says here that the weight of the notebook is equal to 85 decigram, and 10 times the value of that, is the weight. But if we divide that by 10, we're also going to get the value of s. So the value of s, or the side measurement of the squared pages, is going to be equal to 85 over 10, or simply 8.5. Because we have to focus on the value. We won't take into consideration the unit there, the decigrams. So 8.5. So that must mean the side measurement of the squared pages is equal to 8.5 inches. So we can use the formula that s is equal to x. So let's write that s is equal to x plus 6. X plus 6 all over 4. And therefore, since the value of s is equal to 8.5, so we can write that as 8.5 is equal to x plus 6 all over 4. And then we can divide both sides of the equation by 4, the left hand and the right hand side. So that's going to give you 8.5 times 4. That's going to give you 34 is equal to x plus 6. And therefore the value of x is going to be 28. So x is equal to 28. And from here we can find the side measurements of the real value of the side measurement of the square. So of the squared pages. So it's equal to 28 plus 6 divided by 4. And of course, that's going to equal to 8.5 also. 8.5 inches. So we now solve for the value of x. We want to find the total side measurements of her square notebook. So that means, since we know that these values are 8.5, so it's what's being asked here is the total side measurements of her square notebook. So we also have to take it. We also have to consider, since we have here 4 sides, we also have to consider this side and this side. Okay, so that's 5th side, 6th side, 7th side, 8th side, 9th side, 10th, 11th, and then the 12th. So therefore, to get the total side measurement of the entire square novel that Evita has, so that's going to be 8.5 inches. So since this is the only value for the square pages, so that's going to be 8.5 times 12. Okay, so what's 8.5 times 12? So that will give you, okay, that will give you 102 inches. Okay, so that means the total side measurements of her square notebook, okay, so all of the sides measure, the cube itself measures 102 inches. All of those side measurements that we have here, and that solves the problem. We have here x is equal to 28, and the total side measurements of all the line segments there is equal to 102 inches.